It was interesting how the hopes of many crypto investors and exchanges rose on the news of a filing of spot Bitcoin ETFs. The hype was real, and so far many companies are lined up, expecting approval from the Securities and Exchange Commission. There have been many bullish predictions for Bitcoin, with some analysts envisioning it to hit $100,000. In the past, Bitcoin was able to hit $69,000, and if we lean on this historical possibility, $100,000 is feasible. But did you observe how Bitcoin briefly soared towards $30,000 after Cointelegraph's wrong post about ETFs on X? It was like the post swept faster than normal and everyone was caught up in the euphoria. After the air was clear, Bitcoin dropped back down to $28,000 after BlackRock's statement. BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, denied the social media report that the SEC had approved its long-waiting Bitcoin exchange traded fund. The iShares Spot Bitcoin ETF application is still under review by the SEC, a BlackRock spokesperson said. Then, Cointelegraph posted on X, "We apologize for a tweet that led to the dissemination of inaccurate information regarding the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF. An internal investigation is currently underway." However, the recent events in the crypto industry are evidence that Bitcoin is indeed set for monumental moments. Recently, gold hit record highs, and Bitcoin was at 41K as market bulls came in prepared for the last month of the year. The flagship crypto asset topped 41,500 for the first time since early May of 2022. While Ethereum rose above 2,200 amid a broad but modest rally in the crypto market. With gold hitting a record high, market analysts anticipate that the global bullion rush is expected to continue, with spot prices reaching $2,100 in the first trading session of the week. Prices for the yellow metal rose during the second consecutive month as the Israeli-Palestinian conflict increased demand for safe havens and expectations for interest rate cuts provided further support. This shows that the precious metal tends to perform well during times of economic and geopolitical uncertainty due to its status as a reliable store of value. A recent survey by the World Gold Council showed growing pessimism about the US dollar as a reserve currency, with 24% of central banks intending to increase their gold reserves over the next 12 months. Plus, Bitcoin has been toying with a $40,000 mark on the past few days, but it finally broke above $40,000, marking a rise of 4% according to Binance data. On the other hand, Ethereum is trading at 2,205 and has been risen by a similar percentage. Bitcoin's value has more than doubled this year, with most of the gains occurring in recent weeks as investors speculate about the possible approval of a US ETF that directly tracks the price of the crypto asset. There have been a couple of legal wins targeted at the approval of Bitcoin ETFs, yet the SEC has not moved. Notably, Grayscale prevailed in a significant legal struggle against the regulator to have its application for a spot ETF approved. The Securities and Exchange Commission has not indicated that it plans to approve a spot ETF soon, but this delay does not deny the fact that Bitcoin has been enjoying increases and approvals from companies and prominent individuals. Bukele, who recently stepped down as president to focus on the campaign towards the elections in the coming year, posted on X that the country's Bitcoin investments are up 2.84%, netting the country $3.6 million in profit. He said that the government had no intention of selling its Bitcoin and will hold its position as part of a long-term strategy. Also, the price of Bitcoin rose above $42,000, extending its rally this year to more than 150%. El Salvador was the first country in the world to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender in 2021, and Finance Minister Alejandro Zelaya, who oversaw Bitcoin's implementation, said on X that the rally vindicates the government's decisions. So, Bukele leads polls ahead of a February presidential election, having slashed crime by jailing tens of thousands of alleged gang members. If he wins, he'll be sworn into a second 5-year term in June. Meanwhile, Jenny Johnson, CEO of investment giant Franklin Templeton Investments, recently told Forbes in an interview that she holds cryptocurrencies Bitcoin, Ethereum, Uniswap, and Sushi in her portfolio. She noted that these investments make up a small part of her overall portfolio, though. It's no secret that crypto has been on a tear this year. Bitcoin has surged some 150% year to date, in a move fueled by a combination of growing optimism around a potential spot Bitcoin ETF approval and increased bets on a Federal Reserve pivot next year. They're all standard. Ethereum, a little Bitcoin, SushiSwap, Uniswap, have a couple of different things like that, Johnson said, as quoted by Forbes. She didn't mention exactly when she started investing in the tokens, however. In September, Franklin, with nearly $1.5 trillion in assets under management, filed for a spot Bitcoin ETF with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, joining a race with other Wall Street firms to be the first to market such a product in the US. According to Johnson, the approval timeline for a spot Bitcoin ETF is uncertain, noting the best approach is being worked on by regulators and approval should eventually come to fruition. As noted earlier, the world's preeminent asset manager with over $9 trillion in assets under management also filed for a Bitcoin spot ETF. This move sent shockwaves across the financial world and prompted other industry giants like Fidelity, Invesco, WisdomTree, Bitwise, and Van Eck to follow suit. ARK Invest is also on that list. Back then, the development was considered ironic given that BlackRock CEO Larry Fink dismissed Bitcoin as a little more than an index for global money laundering in 2018. Therefore, with BlackRock turning up for the filing, the market celebrated its change of heart, propelling Bitcoin's value past the $35,000 mark, up 100% since the start of the year. News and speculations about the ETFs are everywhere, since an exchange-traded fund is a versatile investment vehicle that has gained immense popularity among investors, as it gives you ownership in a single company such as TCS, Infosys, or Wipro. An ETF is a diversified collection of stock or other assets, unlike traditional stocks. However, there is another bullish report from Brazil's largest bank, Itaú Unibanco. It has reportedly introduced a cryptocurrency trading service for its clients, according to a crypto news platform, Reuters. According to Guto Antunes, Itaú's head of digital assets, the initial offering includes the trading of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Antunes also mentioned that the banks plan to expand its cryptocurrency offerings in the future. In sync with the agreements and as part of the cryptocurrency trading service, Itaú Bank will serve as the custodian, ensuring the secure storage of clients' crypto assets. However, in the initial phase, clients will not have the ability to deposit or withdraw cryptocurrency using external wallets. Furthermore, cryptocurrency-related stocks listed in the US surged, looking to extend their strong November gains as Bitcoin topped $42,000 to hit a fresh high for the year. As a result, shares of the companies whose fortunes are tied to the cryptocurrency have rallied, spurring by optimism about potential interest rate cuts in the US, as well as traders betting on the imminent approval of US stock market-traded Bitcoin funds. According to an expert, the impact of an ETF approval is going to be big in terms of investment appetite because it's going to be more easily regulated, more attractive, and easier to invest. What we have right now is a risky rally, and Bitcoin is also benefiting big time from falling yields. There's also this positive bullish sentiment into next year because it's going to be the year of the halving. Amid these developments, Solana's dog-themed meme coin, Bonk, reached a new all-time high overnight at 0.000669 cents. Over the past month, the asset has experienced a significant surge, with its value now up around 762%. Bonk was launched in December 2022 and saw a renewed pump in interest in price last month, partly due to increased investor attention towards Solana. Now, Solana's native token SOL is currently the 6th largest digital asset by market cap. This brings us to the fact that the Solana ecosystem has experienced a resurgence in enthusiasm, with SOL's value increasing multiple times over the past several weeks. Interest from companies like Visa and Shopify have also contributed to an influx of funds into the ecosystem, which has arguably helped boost the price of Bonk. Now, we know that meme coins, which are digital coins and tokens based on internet memes and jokes, are typically volatile and often disappear as quickly as they emerge. However, some, such as Doge and Shiba Inu, have remained in the market. Despite Bonk's recent growth, it still has a long way to go before reaching the multi-billion-dollar market caps of Doge and Shiba Inu. Bitcoin's increase has paved the way for bullish results. All coins are positioned to enjoy the moment, and we hope that it keeps going the way we want it to. But that's going to do it for today's video. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification buttons, and we'll see you in the next video.